The IRS has reneged on a new tax law that had many people shaking in their boots, confused about what this law means. It won't be this year. Let's get into it.
This is the CPA mindset, helping you learn and think like a CPA.
Let's get it.
The IRS delays the Form 1099-K reporting threshold for third-party platform payments in 2023. There's plans for a threshold of $5,000 in 2024 to phase in for implementation. Now, that's the new update. What does this all mean for you? If you've been following this law for quite some time, let's level set so that we can clear confusion. The American Rescue Plan that was enacted years ago made a tax law update. Many people recognize this as a new tax law. It's really a tax update. The current law already exists. It just changed the threshold down a bit. So the current law as it stands is that if you use Venmo, PayPal, Cash App to process transactions in your business, if the gross receipts is over $20,000 and there's more than 200 transactions in the business, you will receive Form 1099-K from one of the payment processors that you use for your business. With the American Rescue Plan, that law adjusted the threshold from $20,000 down to $600. Now, this is where the confusion came in. The law is only for business transactions. So if you have a business, then it's something you should think about. The reason why it brought so much concern for many people is because Cash App, Venmo is used by many people for personal reasons. If you're going out to dinner and you split the dinner, one person paid a bill, other friends Cash App you, that was one way people used it. If you went on vacation, maybe one person bought all the tickets and then they Cash App or Venmo you the money. That caused many people thinking, do I have to report this type of transactions from my friend on my taxes? That's not the case. This new law is only for business transactions, not personal transactions. Since this law has caused so much confusion, the IRS postponed it to 2023. And now they're postponing it again to 2024. They're letting 2023 be a transitional year to help people become more familiar and understand what the law entails. So what does it mean for you? This year, the law won't be in effect. If you run business through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, you will not receive a Form 1099-K if you have transactions, gross receipts, under $20,000 and less than 200 transactions. However, if you have more than $20,000 and more than 200 transactions, you likely will receive a 1099-K. Now, there's one point I want to bring up because what tends to be misleading is that if I don't receive a form, that means I don't have to report the income. That is wrong. You have to report self-employment income, regardless if you receive 1099-K or not. The 1099-K is just an additional form for support that the payment processor is required to submit to you and the IRS. If you fall less than that threshold, you're not exempt. You still have to report that on your taxes and pay the necessary taxes for that income. For 2023, the law does not change. The $600 update does not apply. Going forward, as of today, 2024, the $600 law change, that threshold has moved to $5,000. If you have gross receipts over $5,000, you should receive a 1099-K in 2024. Now, this is all barring that the IRS does not make another tax update and postpone it. As it stands right now, $600 does not apply for 2023, 2024, $5,000 is the threshold.